You train a machine learning model and get a good accuracy. And then what? How does a website or an application actually call your model in the production? In the next few minutes, I will explain how the machine learning models are deployed in the real world using a simple visual flow.
Here I am starting with a blank screen on purpose because this is exactly where most beginners feel lost. So let's build this step by step. Everything starts with training. Training is when the model learns pattern from the historical data. This usually happens offline on your laptop or a training server. The important part here is this: the output of training is not prediction. It's a model file like .pkl or .pt. And once this model file is created, training is basically done. Now comes the part that actually runs in production. That is inference. Inference is when we use the trained model to make prediction on a new input data. So training happens once or occasionally, but inference happens all the time. And that's why production systems care about inference, not training. But here's the next problem. A model file or an inference logic cannot be called directly by a frontend or another service. So we wrap it inside the API. The client or application sends a request to the API. The API loads the model, runs inference, and returns the prediction. So from the outside, this looks like any other backend service. Now to run this API reliably, we need a consistent environment. So machine learning code depends on Python versions, library or system packages, and container package everything together so the service runs the same everywhere. At this point, machine learning inference becomes a microservice. But in production, things don't stay perfect. Traffic increases, container crash or machine goes down. This is where the Kubernetes comes in. Kubernetes restarts the containers, scales the replicas, and exposes the services. Kubernetes does not care that this is a machine learning model. To Kubernetes, this is just another service. And that's why MLOps is mostly DevOps for machine learning inference. Now let's look at the full picture. Historical data is used for the training. Training produces a model file. The model is served through the API, and API runs inside the container. And Kubernetes runs it and exposes to the user. And here, each step exists to solve a different problem.
Now when you see a commands like docker build and the kubectl apply, you will understand why those steps exist, not just how to run them. If you found this helpful, hit like, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.